Everyone, hello everyone. So this is for friends, and yeah, thank you so much. This is week 3. We're going to be entering week 3 this week in your diploma in DevOps and cybersecurity program. And I just thought it was wise to introduce to give you a demo on SCP FileZilla. So I have already sent the documentation for that. It's a PDF document, a handbook for you to read about SCP and FileZilla. So what does SCP stands for? So SCP stands for a secure file transfer protocol. That's what SCP stands for. So it looks at a scenario of file transfer. So let's say, for example, you're in Lagos and you work for a company in New York, and say they have 2 terabyte, you know, data that they want to download from their server in New York onto your own server in Lagos. Or maybe at the end of the day, you're done working, you need to upload some files to the head office. The head office is somewhere in the UK, right? So, how will that be done? So SCP is the process that you need to learn. And yeah, so we used to do this by just running some commands, but you can also achieve this process with applications. So if you install an application like WinSCP and FileZilla, you can effectively, uh, you can effectively um, transfer files, right? So file transfer is going to occur between two systems. Um, it can be from local to remote. So local to remote is when you are moving files from your laptop into a remote server, and remote to local is when you are moving files your um, from your remote server, let's say from your Ubuntu instance, right down to sorry about that. Okay, right down to when you're moving servers, moving files from your remote servers onto your local. Okay, that is file transfer. When you're moving files from your computer, we call the local environment, into a remote server, that is also referred to as file transfer. So this is so important for you, to understand, because you're going to work for a company, and often than not, you will need to move files, either from database right down to your computer to work on them. A lot of scenarios where we move files around, and so it's important, to understand the technology that is involved in this. So, in order for us to practice this, it's just going to be a continuation of, you know, um, of what we did over the weekend. You already have access to a remote server with your username and password. So, you are just going to need to, uh, transfer files to your own account, and you can confirm it. So I want to show you. So first thing first, we are going to download WinSCP and FileZilla. So I want to share my screen, and there you go. Right, there you go. So you're gonna see we are looking for FileZilla. So let's start with WinSCP. Okay, WinSCP. Download for Windows. This is the official site to begin with. And I'm going to see that it says what? So WinSCP is a popular SFTP client and FTP client for Microsoft Windows. It says what you can what? Copy files between a local computer and remote server using what? All these protocols, FTP, file transfer protocol, FTPS, File Transfer Protocol secured, SCP, Secured File Transfer Protocol, Secure File Transfer Protocol. So these are all the different protocols that we can use to transfer files. But of course, what WinSCP is the award-winning file manager. Okay? Great tool to learn, right? Exactly. So we can download now on the Windows. Okay. If you want, see that this already has more than 258 downloads as a date. So you can just do download now. Now be very careful with advertisements. Okay, and let me see something. I'm going to see. Yeah. So if you notice, you see that like this is misbehaving, giving you all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So we can avoid this. And because see like here, like a lot of adverts, right? So let's go to Microsoft Store instead. I think we can easily get from Microsoft Store. You open the store right there, you type what WinSCP, that's the application right there. So I think that you can what? Oh, wow. Okay, so this is going to charge you some money. No, let's not do this one. Wow. So yeah, looks like okay. See that? But I think we can do it from here. Copy link. So you just have to be careful. Okay, then you wait for it. So I think the reason why it's kind of giving you all of these, pop-ups is to annoy you so that you can, you can buy, but you don't have to buy anything. All right, see that? Wait for it to download, and you can see now we have with SCP. I thought Microsoft Store would be good, but they are charging for it, so we avoid that for now. So with SCP 6.5.5 setup.exe, this is clear that this is going to be an executable file. We can open the file. Okay, open the file. You can see this is the executable file. Now what? You can install for all users. Prompt, accept the prompt like that, and you can see now the application is loading, right? Accept, and then go next, install. That's it. It's going to install pretty fast. Again, depending on the speed of your internet connection. Sometimes, could take longer depending on how fast the internet connection is. So you can see this. This is asking for donation. Don't worry about that. You can just uncheck this. Okay, open getting started, open page. That's fine. Launch that. That's okay. I just do finish. Okay. Now you can only donate if you want to donate, but finished. And you can see WinSCP is going to open up in just a moment. And of course, we will not need to, we wouldn't need this. Okay. So you can go back to your computer and type what WinSCP like that. Okay. And you see the application now is going to come up. Okay. Like that. So that's WinSCP. And again, now we are going to download and configure FileZilla. Great. FileZilla is another option, right? We can choose to just work with, with SCP, or we can do both. So we'll see how we can use both. Again, see that FileZilla is what an open source software that supports what FTP, FTPS, SFTP protocols. It offers what FileZilla Pro and additional protocol support for cloud storage services. And so again, what it's all about file transfer, but again, secured file transfer. Okay. So let's see. You can see here, right? So we can download from major platforms. And you can see this is Windows, right? Go back here. There's nothing like purchase. So these are more advanced bundles. Let's just go for this one, okay? Download this one. And let's go back. So I'm going to give you a link to this so that is easy. Download client. I think this one, I might copy link. I'm just going to put it in your WhatsApp. So this is going to be FileZilla download link. Okay, like that. I think we are also going to put it in the video description, so you can download it from there as well. Okay. So you can see this is now my FileZilla. Again, open file. It's an executable file. So I expect it to launch the application, right? So I'm just going to agree. Wait for it to launch. Okay. So no, I don't want that. It's just connect. See, so the fact is, Avast is trying to embed itself in popular downloads so that people can buy a service, but we don't need that. Okay, so don't accept anything. Decline. Wi-Fi network, we decline that, and then of course, who's going to use that? All users. That's fine. Let's go next, and then what? Install. So you can see that. Okay. Now we just click finished and you can see. Okay, so now we have what? We've been able to install FileZilla, okay, FC. And so when you open FileZilla, there you go. So this is my FileZilla. And I want you to pay attention to it, right? So you've opened your FileZilla at the moment. And then, of course, what you can see, this is my local, this is a local what? Local site. And this is the remote site, but we haven't logged in yet. Now, if I want to log in, what? I need the the host, username and password. Okay, like that. So I need this information. So first of all, so if I go into my Ubuntu, right? My Ubuntu. Let's open this one. So all of you have your access, right? To your Ubuntu and all of that. See that? So again, what? So the host in this case is going to what? Is going to be face. So this becomes the host, right? The user here is going to be Ubuntu. Okay, user is Ubuntu, and then the password. So copy that host. The host is the IP address. Input the IP. Say what user is Ubuntu. Okay, Ubuntu. And the password here, like we know, right, is 2026. And of course, what the port is 422. So I want to quick connect. See that? So now, of course, what this is establishing connection. The server host key, so no, you have no currency server. It's a computer that you think it is. But that's what always trust this host. And you can see that. So now what? Because this connection went through, we can see now that what? Now I am connected. Okay. So this is the home of Ubuntu. Like here, see that? You can see I have finance here. I can what? I can move this, okay, and drop it here. This is a transfer. I can move it to maybe, move it anywhere I want to move it, right? Like that. But let's go back. So see here. right? See it? So this is my Ubuntu 2026, right? There you go. So in this case, see that? That's all I have. Okay, ls-l. You see that? There you go. So now we want to transfer. So let's say I click into downloads. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's go to this one. There you go, users. Okay, Windows. There you go. Okay. So let's click on this user. See that? Now we have what? So we have downloads. So let's just say this is downloads here, right? And I want to move something, but make sure that I'm moving something that makes sense. Okay. But of course, what I want to show you, okay, yeah, there you go, right? So let's say what? Let's move what? This empty folder, okay? There's nothing in the empty folder. Move it. And of course, what? There you go, right? You can see that? It's transferring like that. See, therefore what? It has transferred. So establish connection. And you can see it says what? Connected to that. Username is Ubuntu. Now it's connected. And you can see therefore what? It listed. So and I think it posted it to the finance directory. So now if I come back to my server, ls here into finance, see that? There you go, not yet. Let's go back. Oops. Okay. Looks like this doesn't come through. Let's go back and yeah, how to transfer a file. I'm just looking for a file. Oh, wait 1 second. So we are going to transfer this file. Oh yeah, it went through. This is new folder here, right? There you go. I think it did come through. See that? We have a new folder. So let's see where this folder is. See that? And of course, what? Wow. Now you can what? We can download the folder. So see directly from here, I am working in this, right? So you can see that what? That this folder is being, okay, downloaded. It's been uploaded into that. Let's see. Maybe I was looking at somewhere else. If student to physics. Ah, there we go. See that? That's our new folder. So this is where the folder was uploaded, right? Let's go back. Let's do another example. Okay, let's do answer before you see that. Let's do this one now. Now what? Let's move this into the new folder. So let's say we move Ansible. See that? I'm just going to what? Click, highlight, drag, and drop right there. I could also drop it here, but let's drop it into new folder. And you can see that? That's a transfer protocol. And you can see transfer looks like something. It's a very, very big one. So this is what happens with file transfer protocols, right? You want to transfer files. It's a very, very large folder. And you can see that. We can also check to see the size of the folder. And you can see how long it takes for you to transfer this file. Okay, that file from remote. Okay, from your local environment to your remote. So FileZilla, the same thing. What do you need? You need what? The only thing you need to log in is what? Let's see, file, okay, SCP requirements. So this is what you need. Okay, so see, so now if I go back now, see that this is how big the file is. Okay, how big the file is. See that? It's a very big file. This is what happens in a working environment sometimes. You have like 1 terabyte of file that needs to be transferred from, the local to the remote, or from the remote to the local. How to do that, right? So you can see, wow, see that this is quite a lot. So we can just wait, but so if you come back here now, see that we have a new folder again. Okay, see that? And let's see, you can see what is coming in now. If you see into answer, what do you see? See that? This is what everything coming in. Now we did not create this file. This one, this file has been, TSP. So what then do you need for that? Okay, this is all you need. This is what all you need. Okay, so you need to have your own username because what you are transferring to your own account. So let's see. What our file transfer, okay, protocol, okay, information. What do you need, right? Information, and let's go to layout and make it narrow. So for SCP, for file transfer protocol, transfer protocol, the following information is required, right? That's all you need, right? So you need what? One, host. Okay, the host is going to be this. Then what? Two, username. Okay, username here is your username, right? Your what? Your username. And three is password. Your what? Your password. That's it. Now let's check. You can see that? Done. Wow. Okay. Do you see the large volume of files that got transferred within what? Within 2 minutes? No, I'll say 123 minutes actually. Right? It's quite a lot. Where? In the home of Ubuntu. Again, what? See that SFTP, the IP address of the server, you are on username and you are passed the port is port 22 and you're able to do that. Let's do one more with FileZilla. So the same thing. So when you open your FileZilla, oh, so FileZilla opens up. Oops, okay, you know what? I mean, WinSCP is the same thing. You need to enter your username and password, and you should be good to go. Yeah, so now you can what? We can just close this one. Okay, we can close that. Okay. So this is your WinSCP. Okay. So when you come here, see this is what everything you see here is in your local environment. So this is even quite extensive, gives you show you what's on your environment, on your laptop actually, right? So yours is going to be different. So now you come to new tab, and what? You can do a remote tab. See that? Again, SFTP, right? Host is your IP address. Okay, you already have this IP. And then of course what? Username, right? So let's say you're using Ubuntu. So whatever your own username is, you must put your username, your own username. Okay? Then what? Your password. Okay, so mine is, there you go. And if the password is wrong, okay, it's going to give you a connection error. You won't be able to connect. So let's see that? Now it's connecting, authenticating. Now you can say accept. Okay, you can see, there you go. Now it means what? Now this means that I have been able to connect. So I want to transfer files. Maybe what? Okay, this residency confirmation. See that? File is gone. Home of Ubuntu. Transfer in the background or add to queue. No, don't worry about that. See that? Now file is transferred. See? Again, if we scroll up, let's just say we go to one more, right? Let's do, oh no, Zoom is too heavy. That's a lot. How about this key? Access key. We transfer our access key right there, right? And you can see that is our access key and it has been transferred. so that now with what we've been able to transfer these two files from here to there. And how about I want to, let's say, well, okay, I create a new directory here. Code is what? SFTP. So therefore what? So this is in my computer directly in the document folder. I can show you that. So if I go to my document folder, you will see a new directory called SFTP. So we want to transfer a couple of stuff from my remote to my local, right? Like that. So if you go to, see that? What is document share? Anyways, I can't find it. How come? That's fine. No, it's okay. I can see that's fine. Okay, don't worry about that. But if you search SFTP, you'll see it. SFTP. So yeah, somewhere I can't find it just yet. Okay, that's fine. So okay, see that? There you go. So this is the SFTP that we just created. Okay, and if you want, right, we can open it like this, and then so we can also kind of pin this to taskbar, quick access. All right. So now let's go ahead and what? So let's say you want to what? Transfer physics to what? To SFTP. So remote to see that Ubuntu, right? To local. So I can do physics. Oh, sorry. See that? To what? To SFTP. And you can see it is quite a lot. So now I am moving. Okay? Moving. And you can see this is going to be quite a lot because what is from remote to your local. So this is where the concept, of encryption, you know, um, comes in, right? Because when you're moving files like this, there is a concept of the man in the middle. That is, the file can be intercepted. So this has to be a secure transfer. Okay, we'll talk about encryption when we meet in class on Saturday. But yeah, it becomes an encryption. It becomes a secure transfer. So you want to do it securely, and it's so important. So now you can see that bytes what? Byte transfer so far 180 megabytes, quite a lot, less than 2 minutes just yet. And you can see that how many megabytes per second. So of course what? This is transfer. So now if I look at this direction, see that I have what? Now I have physics there. Okay, from what? From remote to local. And if I click in here, you see new folder. In the new folder, we have Ansible. In Ansible, we have what? You can see what is coming into my system. If you just keep counting here, just keep refreshing, you're going to see what? 10 items. See that? You're going to see this one. This will continue to increase. We'll come back to check. But this is just what SFTP and and SCP does for us. So I wanted to kind of share this video so that you can watch it and get ready for class for the weekends. Okay, like that. Thank you. Okay, yeah.